Mark Millar is a Scottish cartoonist, born on December 24th, 1969 in Coatbridge. The author is very famous, thanks to the comics Wanted and Kick-Ass, which then became movies. He also worked on comics from other famous companies, such as DC and Marvel. He's working on setting up his own company as well, called Millar World. Kick-Ass is very particular when it comes to adapting the movie from the comic. It is different from other adaptations, and the rights of the cinematographic version of the comic have been sold before the first ever released edition. Mark Millar asked Matthew Vaughn, the director and producer, to make this film, and it turned out to be a great idea. Matthew and Jane Goldman, writer, were writing the script while Millar was creating the comic. Although this film is unique, it will be cool to find out the differences and similarities. Dave Liszewski is a mainstream student from New York. He goes to high school and falls in love with a girl called Katie. He's the son of a loving and a widow man called Greg Liszewski. His big comic book passion inspires Dave to become a real-life superhero without having superpowers. He buys a costume and a mask that he wears beneath his everyday clothes, and then he practices how to jump from a roof to another. His first tries to eliminate crime end up failing. He gets knifed and run over by a car. After the aggression and the 4 surgeries, Dave commits to physical rehabilitation and saves a man who was about to get killed. A guy films him with a cell phone camera and shares the video on YouTube. After all, Dave decides to call himself Kick-Ass. As already thought, he's a failure, and soon he will find himself in trouble. Kick-Ass's story ends successfully. He defeats criminals even though he has a medal, but he acts like a scaredy cat most of the time. The storyline of the movie and the comic book are completely the same until Hit Girl and Big Daddy show up. Hit Girl and Kick-Ass decide to team up since Dave was being the bait to distract the enemies while Hit Girl was killing them all. This shows that Kick-Ass is a bad superhero. This is the point. He's a simple guy in the real world. If he was a good superhero, he wouldn't have been so silly. Dave's origins in the movie, acted by Aaron Johnson, are almost similar to the ones in the comic. The major difference between Dave in the movie and Dave in the comic is found in the final scenes. As already specified, Dave from the comic hasn't participated during the decisive scenes. On the other hand, in the movie, he has a heroic attitude. You can see him fly with a machine gun jetpack, backing up Hit Girl. Another difference is that he starts dating Katie after a long period of friendship. Friendship is one of the themes in the story. Dave decides to become a real superhero as soon as he sees the shared video on YouTube, which Big Daddy and Hit Girl have seen too. Kick-Ass goes searching for Razul, who's a drug dealer, in order to kill him and calm the tension around the city. The plan is successful. Fortunately, Big Daddy and Hit Girl watch his back. They kill every criminal and save Dave. After the massacre, they decide to ally with him. It's weird to see tougher superheroes without powers have Kick-Ass on their team. During the movie and the comic, Kick-Ass and Hit Girl strongly back each other up after Big Daddy dies. Another important theme is identity. In the comic book, Hit Girl is a small girl who is profoundly influenced by her dad. He crashes her childhood and turns her into a war machine that kills people surgically. She rarely shows her emotions during the story of the comic book. In fact, she is very cold-hearted, violent, and most importantly, immature. Due to her dark identity, she does not have the soul of a typical child of her age. Her costume is very dark as her identity. The first thing the audience can see about Hit Girl, interpreted by Chloe Grace Moretz in the movie, is her real identity, Mindy, unlike the comic book, which shows it just for a small part. This difference makes people think of Mindy as a small girl instead of a killer. In the movie, Mindy behaves happily a lot like a child. Her costume is light purple, and she also wears a dark purple wig. Thanks to its colors, the costume transmits positivity, which links to her frisky personality. Her bond with Big Daddy is more concrete and isn't based on lies. Hit Girl isn't used by her father as a weapon, but they collaborate as a squad. Both of them avenge
This
the
out.
death of her mother and all crimes committed by the mafia.
Oh, thank you, thank you! Oh my gosh! Dad!
They don't look very human-like. Now I wish that I could find my clothes, bed sheets, and a morning rose. I wanna wake up. Can't even tell if this is a dream. How did we end up in my neighbor's?
Both the movie and the comic book are worth to spend time on. The story coincides well, and it's nice to watch and read, thanks to the irony among the characters and the events that take place throughout the story. Kick-Ass means a lot to me and my childhood because he became my favorite superhero, who is in my opinion very original, unlike Spider-Man, Hulk, Captain America, etc. It is something new, a silly superhero with no powers who fights criminals in New York. Kick-Ass is a revelation movie.